When my son was 2 years old, I was gaslit by the person on the phone at early intervention. We went to my son's, I think it was his 15-month pediatrician visit, and he wasn't saying any words. And the pediatrician was like, call early intervention, see if you can get him some speech therapy. I think he would benefit from it. At the time, we weren't suspecting autism. Later, about 3 months later, it was clear as day, but at that point, we weren't. But early intervention would have been still great for him at that time. So I call and I say, hey, pediatrician told me I should call and look into getting services. And the person on the phone was asking some questions about him. And she was like, does he say any words? Now, keep in mind, I was behind on the appointment. So my son was almost 17 months old at this point, not saying any words at all. She's like, does he say any words? I said, no. Does he make sounds? I'm like, well, some, but like not like he's not doing like muh or something like that. Like he just they're kind of random. Well, is he pointing? I was like, no, he doesn't point to things. She said, does he do like grabby hands at things? And I was like, what do you mean? And she's like, if he wants something, is he gonna reach for it? And I was like, well, yeah. Like if he wants something on a counter, he's gonna reach. Oh, okay. So he's kind of pointing. Anyway, after all these questions are going through, she's like, I don't know if you're going to want to get him evaluated at this point because once you get an evaluation, if he doesn't qualify for services and it's sounding like he's not going to, you can't get him evaluated again for 6 months. And I'm like, well, the pediatrician told us we should, so I want to. And she was like, oh, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. I now keep in mind, I didn't know anything at this time. This lady's telling me this and I'm like, wow, maybe he's really not going to qualify for services. But looking back, I'm like, why would she say that to me? About 2 weeks later, he had his evaluation, clearly qualified for services for far more than just not saying words. And 5 months later was diagnosed autistic. I guess my point to this is you can't always rely on everybody. Thank goodness my son's pediatrician saw what I was seeing and was kind of like, no, you should do this. And I listened. But yeah, not everybody is going to do what's best for your kid. And you are going to have to learn to advocate far earlier than you probably think you're going to have to. And I still think to myself how many other parents she probably said that to and they listened to her. And they were like, yeah, you're right, let's not do it. And then they were waiting. It's heartbreaking if you think about it.